How's it going, everybody? This is Cameron White with White Light Astrology, giving you guys your new moon horoscope for Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius, this is exciting times for you right now because this new moon is happening on Wednesday, November 7th. It's going to be in your 12th house. It's going to happen exactly at 15 degrees of Scorpio. And this is a pretty big deal for you because this new moon is really kind of refreshing, clearing out this energy that we've been dealing with. This has been in your 12th house. The 12th house is of hidden things, repressed, unacknowledged parts of yourself. Has to do with hidden enemies, prisons, being tightly conformed, doctors, health, medicine, stuff like that. And for this past year, Jupiter's been in Scorpio, and Jupiter's been bringing a lot of this stuff to awareness, where Jupiter wants to expand, he wants to bring abundance, he wants to show you stuff. And Scorpio is the bottom line. Scorpio is the details. Scorpio is the nitty gritty, the negativity of reality in a sense. Where Capricorn's more of like stern, straight reality. Scorpio's more of like, yeah, but it can be really dark and twisted sometimes too, especially in this 12th house area. So Jupiter's been through Scorpio for this past year. It's been uncovering a lot for you. You've been realizing a lot about yourself in both a positive way and also kind of like, hey, what are some of the bad things that you've been holding on to, and what do you need to recognize? What do you need to become more aware about? And that's what Jupiter's really been just kind of bringing to you. It's been like, hey, here's all this stuff that you repressed. Here you go. Time to look at it and face it for what it is. As well, Venus has been retrograde here for the past couple weeks, where Venus will actually be, she'll still be retrograde, but she'll be in Libra at this time of the new moon. The big deal is that Venus, she started her retrograde in Scorpio, and where Venus is bringing value, wanting to bring things together, wanting to create something, and she's in Scorpio where she's far away from home. She's wanting you to place the value on very specific things, wanting to find reason, wanting to find meaning. And as Venus has been through your 12th house, where again, we're uncovering, we're unlocking, we're seeing and understanding more, there's just been a lot of realization. There's been a lot of a value switch. There's been a lot of complete understanding of a very raw and real side of you. And this new moon in Scorpio is basically here for you to take that all in. On this day, Jupiter is going to be at the last degrees of Scorpio, 29 degrees, 50 minutes, getting just ready to move into Sagittarius like the next day. And as Jupiter's at this last degree of Scorpio, and it's at the last part of your 12th house where you're taking all of this in, you're wanting to understand it, you're wanting to become more aware of it, it is going to be also trining the North Node. And the North Node is going to be in Cancer. This is going to be in your 8th house, and this is where the eclipses are going to be for a little while. So while Jupiter's at that last degree of Scorpio, trining the North Node exactly, the North Node is going to make you wanting to go more towards trusting, going more towards nurturing, going more towards your intuition and holding on to that and not letting that scare you so much. The biggest thing, though, is as Venus is now retrograde in Libra, where she's not in your 12th house, we're still going to be dealing with Venus going back over into Scorpio, and so we're not technically done with it yet. But this new moon is really just here for you to go, hey, what did you learn? What did you uncover about yourself this year? What are the dark deep truths that you revealed about yourself this year? And as Venus was retrograde, where did you really start to place that value? What were you trying to understand? What were you really looking forward to? And this new moon is basically giving you guys just a quick breath of like, okay, this is what I've been repressing, this is what I haven't been acknowledging, and this is what needs to come out. This is what needs to be, be more present. This is what needs to come more alive. This is what I need to focus on and have a new set of intentions towards and a new balance of energy. And so with that being said, what Scorpio really is, I've been making this analogy in my other videos of Mars, when we're talking about Mars, which is Scorpio, we look at Aries real quick, and Aries, being ruled by Mars, is very much like a Marine, out for war, out to, destroy or whatever. Scorpio is more of like the sniper. It sits patiently and make sure it gets the right and the clear and the perfect shot to execute it and get it first try. That's all it needs to do is just make one shot. And so with that being said, this new moon is kind of like helping you guys dial in your scope a little bit more with what have you been repressing? What are you not acknowledging? And what needs to really come out? What needs to really become, more prevalent onto the surface? And so this new moon is giving you guys just a quick, okay, let's reset these intentions. What am I really wanting? Not necessarily what am I wanting to repress or anything like that, because of course we want to repress stuff, but that's just not going to happen. It's just more about what are we really looking at? What is the ultimate bottom line thing that we've realized that we've repressed, that we are not really acknowledging, that we really need to see for what it is and not be so blinded by it? So this new moon, take some time to really reflect on what this year has been about and what has been revealed to you, both the good and the bad, and just take a moment to see that and take a moment to decide what it means for you and decide what you want to do with it. Because I mean, like the next day we have the moon and Jupiter going into Sagittarius, so it's like a whole big shift in you guys. But this is kind of like the ending, the closure, definitely the closure, but kind of just getting it all together. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll be seeing you for my next video.